everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is the love you seek is already inside you. The love you seek is inside of you. Before we get started, I want to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a video to talk about love. So many people out here are looking for love everywhere, looking for love. So I pulled a video just to get us started, and we have a letter. Let's watch the video. I'm going to read the letter and talk about this issue. Okay, here we go.
True love. Want to know what it is? It's from the inside. I want you to think about someone or something that you can very easily tap into the emotion of love with, okay? Whether that's your child, a pet, something that you love. Like when you're thinking of them, you light up inside. Like, I love, 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 like so much love. Like feel that intensity and that divine flow come into you. Then you're going to go into the mirror and look at yourself. Can you match that vibe? Can you look into your own eyes and say, I love you, love, 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 love you? Can you? Because that's the true identity of true love. If you can get to that place where you're looking into your own eyes with that same vibration that you can so easily come to with someone or something else and bring it into you, when you truly can find that center of love within you and that oozes out to others, you're on point. You got this. Then everything is going to magically start attracting to you to make you love more, because it just will. It's the way it works. It's the law of attraction, and true love truly does start from the inside.
Okay. You see what she said in the video. Where is true love? It's actually inside of you, in your soul. You need to tap into your own soul and start loving yourself. That's where true love is, not outside of you. And we've all been trained to look outside of us. And that's why we're always getting hurt, used, and abused. So let's dive into this letter and see what she says. I am a 62-year-old attractive woman who has been divorced now for 10 years from a cheating husband. I am now ready to find love with my Mr. Right and be in a relationship. Well, you can definitely have that, but it's really up to you in the way that you go about to attain it. All right? For example, I spoke to one man on the phone from the dating site. He kept asking me, what did I do for a living? And I told him that I had a small income for now, and that I moved back to my mother's house temporarily to help her out. And then he wanted to end the phone call. I felt so rejected. And I felt like I was a loser. Family and friends tell me, okay, wait a minute. Let's look at this closer. You entitled your letter, Feeling Lonely, Please Help, Looking for Mr. Right. Okay. We don't look for Mr. Right. Mr. Right looks for us, women. Stop looking for men. Stop looking. That's the wrong approach. You are the prize. Men should be looking for you. And when you believe that, and you know that, they will, because you will project that energy. You see? But if you are projecting the energy of, I gotta find him, then they'll never find you. You pushing them away. Chasing men. Don't do it, ladies. See, it's all about your energy. And it's the way that you feel about yourself is what you attract in your life. Okay? I have not met anyone from that site. So many odd men out there. What do? You stay off the sites. I don't encourage you to engage in online dating. Excuse me, I'm having some trouble speaking today. I don't know why. Some days are better than others. But for those of you who don't know, I did have some mouth surgery, so I'm having a little difficult talking today. But we're going to get through it anyway, okay? Okay. You say, I have to stay on the online dating site because that is the only way I will meet a man. As long as you feel that way, that will be your reality. Remember, the words that come out of your mouth and what you believe creates your reality. So, if you believe that the only way you're going to meet a man is online, that's the only way you're going to meet him. You've already pronounced your own reality when you say that. I have not met anyone. So many odd men on there. What do? You get off online dating. Online dating is the worst thing you could possibly do. Men online are only predators. Unless you meet one that's very young. If he's a teenager, he's not a predator. Possibly. But if he's if he's in his 20s, later 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, for sure, they're just predators. Okay? So you want to stay away from online dating. It's not a safe place at all, no matter what they say. I know they have dating sites where you go and you fill out your little profile all about you and your likes and your dislikes or whatever. And then they claim they match you up with other people. And it's supposed to be safe because these people been screened and all that kind of... No. I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. Online dating is not the right way to date at all. Or to meet people. There was a time when you went out to bars to meet people, and that was the worst too. That was the worst ever. Women today, they want to know, where do you meet people? Because, let me tell you, people are people no matter where you meet them. You can go to church and meet somebody, and he's no better than the one that you met at the bar. People are who they are. If you want to meet a decent person, number one, you need to work on yourself to make sure that you're in your own best alignment. You see, you want your frequency to be high and to be positive and to be happy and joyous and you enjoying your life. And this is how you attract Mr. Right, because he will be attracted to your energy. You see? And you will be attracted to his energy. And hopefully he is on your same frequency. You see? That's how you attract Mr. Right. You don't go out here looking for him. You'll never find him. At all. And on the dating site, you think you're going to find him there? It's funny because on the dating sites, you have these testimonials where people are right. Yeah, I found my husband on the dating site and we've been married 2 or 3 years and, everything is wonderful. Well, in the first 2 or 3 years, you're still in the honeymoon stage. You really don't, most times you don't know what you got until at least you hit the 5-year mark. Then you really get to see what's really going on here. And this is especially if you haven't taken time to know him. And if you've met him online, you don't know him at all. You haven't taken time to know these people before you get involved with them. Because these online people rush you into a situationship as fast as they can, so that they can work on their own agendas. And believe me, these men online come with their agendas. Many of them are married. They don't let you know they're married. They appear to be single online. Online dating is full of narcissists who are demonic creatures seeking supply. Online is full of pathological liars who just lying to get over and use you. Sociopaths, psychopaths that you get out there and kill you. So now you're online, here you are, all innocent. You online trying to weave your way around these psychopaths, these sociopaths, these narcissists, these cheaters, all kind of deviant people trying to find Mr. Right. Is that making any sense to you? Think about it. You ain't gonna find him. Not online. And you're not gonna find him as long as you're looking for him. You can attract them by your energy. And the Mr. Right that will appear will be the Mr. Right for you if you're in the right energy. Now, let's look at this. Whatever type that you are attracting tells you what type of energy you are in. Now listen, because this is important. You know, you're out there looking for your so-called Mr. Right. But if your energy is not where it needs to be for you to attract what you desire, then you won't attract him. You'll still keep attracting Mr. Wrong because you have not elevated your energy, your frequency to match Mr. Right. You understand? So you have to work on yourself. If you don't already have it in your life, then you are attracting the wrong thing. Okay? And your looking and searching is not going to make a difference. It's not going to bring, you'll meet a lot of Mr. Right nows, but you won't meet anybody who's going to stay with you long term. This is what I'm saying. Because of your own energy. Work on yourself. Raise your vibration first before you even go out here looking, before you even decide that you want to mate. Work on yourself. Make sure that you are living at a higher frequency. And the way that you can tell that is looking at your own reality. If you are living a happy existence, you see, everything is lovely, you financially set, you can pay your own bills, you don't have any issues, your life is happy, full of butterflies and roses, but you don't have a mate, then you are in the position to attract the right Mr. Right for you. When you are like that, when you are in that position. But if you're in the position of looking for Mr. Right to come and save you, or to lift you up, or to support you and take care of you and whatever your responsibilities are, that may be your Mr. Right now. You need help. You need help. That's not a long-term relationship, Mr. Right. That's a Mr. Right now. You just need somebody to come in and help you. But if you don't need help and you are happy and you love yourself, then you are putting out the right vibrations to attract a man on the same frequency. You see, he won't be looking for help because he already is financially stable, just like you. See, whatever you want in life, you have to be a match to it, to attract it if you want it to be yours. Okay? Now, it's women that, you can go out here and you can attract a wealthy man or whatever, but many times it's temporary because you're not on the same frequency. You see? He may grab you because of the way you look. When you don't look like that anymore, he'll throw you away and get somebody else that looks the way that he wants them to look. You understand? It's temporary. But if you attract a person on your same frequency, then that's when you really have something. That's when you can work on something long term. Okay? And that person will be your match. That person will at least have what you have, you see. But you, ladies, you can date on your level or higher, but never date anybody below you. Your Mr. Right is not below you. It's not somebody that has a whole lot less than you that's needing for support. That's not your Mr. Right. I think a lot of times women don't know who their Mr. Right is. They really don't know. They say they want Mr. Right, but they don't know what he looks like. They don't know what they want him to look like or anything. That's why I encourage you to sit down and write it down. What your dream man is. What you would like for him to be and that kind of thing. Write it down. At least you know what your Mr. Right ought to be. And then you work on yourself to attract that. That's the right way. You don't go out here looking and searching and chasing men, women. You're too valuable for that. You're too much of a prize for that. You are the star. You don't need to chase people. And you don't need to deform yourself to attract men either. You see? Because we think that, we get that word, men are visual. Yeah, men are visual. But you don't have to look like a caricature to attract them. When they see you looking like that, you know what men are thinking? Sex. You easy. That's why you did that. That's why you got them giant boobs and big behind, because you easy. You see? That's what men think when they see that. When they see a woman who embraces herself, loves herself as she is, he can see her value. Now, that doesn't mean, if he's the weak man, he gonna pass that over because it's too threatening for him. For a woman to be that confident, it's too threatening for weak men. But a man on that level who's confident, just like that woman, he will appreciate her. You see, that's why you want somebody on your level. Somebody who can appreciate who you are and someone who can support you to be the best version of yourself. And if you meet a man who is not on that level, he is going to continually try to destroy you because he is intimidated by your light. He's intimidated by that. You see? So, if you are lonely, and you did write in your letter here, feeling lonely. Desperate, right? Desperate for a man because you feel lonely. When you decide to truly love yourself and to take care of yourself first, you won't be lonely. You'll be so full of yourself, you won't be lonely at all. Work on yourself. You see? And love yourself. Go inside yourself. And if you're not on your spiritual journey, I encourage you to start. In the description, I do have a video link there on how to start your spiritual healing. People, don't be afraid of it, because all it is is to encourage you to do your affirmations and your meditations every day. And what this does is strengthen you inside and shows you where love is, where true love is. It's inside of you. It's not outside. We spend our whole lives, many women, looking for men because we think that's where love is. It's not there. It's not there. It's inside of you. And when you get on your spiritual path, it will be revealed to you where your true love is. And you know, when you find true love, you'll realize that you really don't need anybody else to make you feel loved. Because you're overflowing with love from inside of you. You see? You may still desire a companion to share life with. That's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing. But you're not in a position that you feel lonely if you don't have a companion. Don't feel lonely at all. Since I started my spiritual journey, I have been by myself. I don't say alone. I don't feel alone. I have been living by myself for a number of years, which means I don't have a companion, you see, and I don't miss him. In fact, I'm happier. I'm happier that I don't have a companion. Right now, I spend a lot of time reading, studying, because, see, on your spiritual path, it never stops. You want to know and have as much knowledge about life as possible, because that makes your life happier when you understand why things happen the way that they happen in life. You understand? And then, especially on your path, it pulls you away from living in fear. A lot of us are fearful, and being lonely is a part of that fearfulness. Fearfulness, fear of being alone. And people, out of desperation, will hook up with anybody to keep from being alone. Ladies, that's the worst thing you can do. The very worst thing. And just because you are by yourself does not mean you should feel lonely. You say you want to be in a long-term relationship, and a lot of women do. And that's a good thing. And you can have it if you go about it the right way. You can have it, and you can have it happily. You see, you don't just want to be with somebody a long time and be miserable. You want a happy relationship. Okay? I feel very lonely. And when I am at family and friends function, everybody has a spouse. But I am all alone, and I feel like a fool. Please help. You creating this yourself. You are creating this by your own feelings and beliefs. You go to a family function, and it's family there. So why are you feeling alone? I don't, you should, there's no reason why you should feel alone, but you feel that you are not whole without your partner or a partner. I can relate to this because for the better part of my life growing up, I felt like if I had a partner, my life would be whole. And that came from a lot of things. I mean, my father was a narcissist, so I wasn't daddy's little girl or anything like that. Not even close. So I felt like if I had a man in my life or partner, it would make me feel whole. So I spent a lot of wasted years looking for Mr. Right to make me whole. Then I realized that I was creating and attracting the men that came into my life. And they weren't even close to what I desired in life. Okay? But once I got on my spiritual journey, I understood you can attract what you desire by the way that you feel, by the way that you think, by the words that come out of your mouth. Your letterhead is full of negative language. Lonely. Feeling like a fool. That's negative. No, that's negative. When you go to any functions or anything like that where a lot of people are, you go in a happy mood as if you are with somebody, And if you have a girlfriend or whatever, go with a girlfriend. If not, go alone, but feel like you're not alone. People are there. Just go up and start talking and having a good time with them. You see, when you go into these functions and you're saying into your mind you're all alone, that's your reality. You've already said it out your mouth and you believe it. So you're going to be alone and you're going to feel lonely the whole time. But if you go there to have a good time and you know people are going to be there, well then congregate with the people that are there. You understand? There's no reason for you to be alone in a crowded room. It's the way that you think in your mind about yourself. And it's the same way when you desire a mate. Speak it, know it, believe it, and you can have exactly what you want in life. Now, before I go, I do want to recommend a book to you. And I've recommended this book before. This is The Mastery of Love by Don Ruiz Miguel. And I really love his books. I have a few of them in my library. And he really talks about the fear of rejection. A lot of us, if we are rejected, then we're done. We think it's something wrong with us why we were rejected. But I tell you, rejection can be divine protection. I'm going to give you a quick summary of this book. He talks about the fear-based beliefs and assumptions that undermine love and lead to suffering and drama in our relationships. Using insightful stories to bring his message to life, he shows us how to heal our emotional wounds, recover the freedom and joy that are our birthright, and restore the spirit of playfulness that is vital to loving relationships. There is a link in the description. If you'd like to check this book out, you can get it. The link takes you right to Amazon. And this book is an audio. For those of you who, I do have a few audiobooks too. And I enjoy them. But this book is a really powerful book about mastering love. And because we all, looking for love, in all the wrong places. This is something that will help you. In the description, under my recommended books, you'll find a link. So click on that link if you'd like to get this book, and it will come to you directly from Amazon. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, for supporting this channel. And those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, the link is in the description. And also you will find the link for the affirmations and the exercise for today. I want to thank you so much for your comments and your letters. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.